I don't have much against what she's saying there. I think everything makes pretty good sense. Um, oh, so you must disagree.
No, I didn't make a face.
So anytime we talk
I didn't
about
make a face. No.
anytime we talk about falling in line,
no. You tripping today.
what you mean fall in line?
No, stop bucking your eyes. That's not what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Anytime we gotta fall in line, you get your get out face on. We go to the sunken place.
No.
What's going on, everybody?
So
I'm Robert. This is Kyra, and we're Evenly Yoked Television.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Nothing.
What you have to say?
Nothing.
You want to add something to that? I know you want to be unruly and add your own.
Because I'm being quiet, and then here's like like we did earlier, another video the other day. It was like, what'd you say? You said, "Oh, you got something to say?" No.
No, now you.
I'm gonna see how being quiet is.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're in line today because I think you sent me a clip where, Six the Goddess is teaching y'all women what being a wife or being in a serious relationship is all about.
Let's chat it up about what she's saying.
Okay, well,
let's sort of.
You want to check out what she got to say?
Yeah,
first?
Let's see what she's saying. That's what we don't know. Let's
you don't know? Did you not watch you didn't watch the clip?
Yes, let's just.
You said clips that you didn't even watch.
I do. I watch all of my clips and I come up with all of my content.
You know I don't like that. Let's hear what she has to say.
Whatever lies you told yourself get revealed. Whatever bullshit that you're on, it shows. A woman does not fall in love. A woman learns to love the man that loves her. A woman does not say, "Oh, he's cute, I like him, so let me go ahead and get on my knees and flip around the ceiling and give him gifts, money." And
go ahead.
So what do you think?
I don't have much against what she's saying there. I think everything makes pretty good sense. Oh, so you must disagree.
No, I didn't make a face.
So anytime we talk
I didn't make a face. No.
Anytime we talk about falling in line.
No. You tripping today.
What you mean fall in line?
No, stop bucking your eyes. That's not what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Anytime we gotta fall in line, you get your get out face on. We go to the sunken place.
No. Okay. So I asked you to stop because so stop where she says women don't fall in love, right? Mm-hmm. They fall in love with a man. What did she say? Who loves her? So yeah, I agree with it. I think what it is that we do fall in love. Mm-hmm. We fall in love. We want a man that admires us, and that's what we love. Mm-hmm. We love to be admired. The thing is, we don't want to have to know if I'm first or if I'm a priority. I need to know that I'm what you want. That's what I think. What I'm taking from that. So yeah, we do fall in love. Mm-hmm. But we fall in love with being admired. Because to me, that was my thing. Is that I knew I was important to him. Like when no one else would stop and come get me. Still to this day, I always remember he came and got me. And I was sick as a dog. And he came and got me. And that was like, whoa. He really came and got me. And that wasn't like love me or nothing. But it was just something, that said, okay. Mm-hmm. And through the years, other things. So that was the thing I saw about that. And then the other thing where she's saying, like, sometimes, and I'll admit, like, I had this fairy tale. Like, I still always believe you can. But you can have your dreams, but you have to be willing to work to accomplish your dreams. Mm-hmm. So your dreams are possible, but don't think that it's gonna be good times, rainbows, lollipops all the time. Mm-hmm. And I think the times when it's not that and how you handle that, it determines what kind of marriage you'll have, what kind of relationship you'll have. If when it gets dark and gloomy or things get bad, like, where do you go? Do you go to the sunken place? Do you just walk away? Do you deal with the issues? A lot of times us women, like, just be real, y'all. We don't like to face things head on. We like to be like, okay, I hear you, bye. We don't like nobody telling us about our stuff. And that's a problem. And so, like she's saying, You know, the lies you told yourself, sis, it's gonna be revealed. This here marriage is a mirror. And that's what I say. It is a mirror. And when people go through people random, it's a lot of times because you don't want to look in the mirror. Because what's looking at you in the mirror is yourself.
That's right.
And you don't want to deal with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So take time to actually look in the mirror. And every person we meet is somebody that's telling you more about yourself. Like, he's a mirror to me. Like, a lot of times, you know, it'd be issues. He'd be like, oh, I can't tell you this or that. Because it sort of hurt.
What I can't tell you.
You know, you
Oh,
can't
you
tell
talking
me.
about like if I can't tell you something?
Yeah.
Critiquing or
Critiquing
criticizing something that
You know.
that you're doing.
Yeah, it hurts, but I'm slowly but surely better getting at learning how to, okay, be quiet, receive it, process it.
We working on the be quiet part.
No, I'm getting good with the be quiet part because you don't be knowing. Like, I be.
You be holding your tongue?
Yes. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, you do better.
I'm healing, not healed.
You do.
But no. So that's
you do
what,
better
yeah.
than you
So
do.
that's what I think, and that's where she's saying with those lies. It's true. We lie to ourselves. Like, we women, we delirious. Sometimes delusional. Like, snap out of it. Okay.
Snap out of it. Now you gonna let me hear what she had to say one more time.
Yeah, let's see what else she was saying.
Put him on in business so that he can want me back. No. And then sit and complain about how these men ain't no good. These men waste your time. No, sis, you waste your own time. Some of you ladies, you
Okay.
No, what about that part?
That is
think, oh,
very
I
true.
get into a relationship or get into a marriage. It's the
That's very true. One of the things that stood out to me is actually because a lot of women, y'all do have this issue where y'all allow people to waste your time. I know several people who are in situations like these. Like you'll be in year-long relationships with people who don't have no clear vision for where they're going to place you in their life. And I think that's kind of what she means as far as saying real women don't fall in love. They fall in love with the person who make room for them. Whatever she said at the beginning of that is that I think that's true. A lot of times we live in our childish perspective, and so we'll go along. We're like if you have kids, we'll go to the grocery store and like your kids be like, I want this. Now I want this. I want this. Now I want this. I mean, it was you go from chocolate to Skittles to Juicy Juice, and then you wondering at the end of the day when you walk out the store why you don't got nothing because your mom and daddy say, hey, you can't have all that. You got to pick something. You have to pick one. You have to pick one.
Pick one.
That don't mean that you don't still like that you don't like Juicy Juice. That don't mean that you don't like Skittles. It means you had to pick what was suited best for you. And at that moment, it might have been chocolate. But at the end of the day, you know, what's really suited for you is what your parents put for you in that grocery cart. All right? Yeah, it's always. This is the answer to the test. It's always going to be chocolate. All right? That's always what's going to be the best. But at the end of the day, we don't never want to pick. We won't never want to settle with anything. We always assume that settling is a bad term.
Yeah, I sort of don't like it.
Settling is not a bad term.
I get what you're saying, though.
It's not a bad term. At the end of the day, it's just settling is making a decision. That's what settle means. If somebody
Settle means make a decision?
Yes, that's what it means. If somebody tells
Yeah, to settle
so for
upon,
instance, if you know like history, like when the settlers came, that means they made a decision to stay here because it's next to a river.
Yeah.
There's some food right here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's some
so
water right here.
So it can be used in multiple ways.
No, it's only that way. We
settled.
We want it to be a negative term, but it's not. It's not a negative term. Okay. To settle simply means to make a decision about where you're gonna stay. That's it. But at the end of the day, you know, a lot of women, y'all will let people waste your time.
Waste your time.
And put yourselves in situations where you done gave up your whole youth behind some dude that don't even got a plan for you. He don't got nothing going on for you.
Or you're not in his plans.
I get that if you attracted to people who are driven, but those driven people, if you're going to be attached to them, need to have a place for you. If they don't have a place for you, then you're wasting your time. And all men not bad. Some men are just driven. The men you're attracted to are just driven.
Yeah.
That's all that is, in my opinion. Let me finish up what she's saying one more time, just to make sure that I have a proper perspective on what she's saying.
Gonna be riding off into the sunset. No, when you get into a serious relationship and you're in the process of getting ready to marry someone and have a wedding, guess what really happens? Whatever lies you told yourself get revealed. Whatever bullshit that you're on, it shows. A woman does not fall in love. A woman.
Yeah, I think so. At the end of the day, that's true. It's just like my wife was saying, that there's always whenever you're in a real relationship with somebody and you do make a decision to settle, then that person is like a mirror to you. They're going to hold up all the things that, hey, this is good. This might not be so good. You need to work on this. Hey, you might yell too much. Hey, I think you talk a little bit too passionate sounding. Like your volume's a little too high.
Bring it to a 5.
You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, those might not have been things you worked on before, but
Right.
if you settle with somebody, because my wife don't like the word settle, but if you settling, if you settling,
thank you.
then again, everything's gonna be revealed. That's why I like the artist Her. The acronym of her name means having everything revealed. That's
that's true. Yeah,
that's essentially what happens when you're in a relationship with a person who cares about you.
yeah, that's true. Really, if you see anybody that's been married for a long time and you talk to them from where they were when they first got married or before they got married to where they're in the middle and later on, they've been married years, they should get better. And you should be able to see the progression because, like it says, iron sharpens iron. That's what your marriage is too, and you're a mirror, so you should get better. Some people get worse, and maybe that's why they shouldn't be together.
At the end of the day, you should always try to settle down with people.
But good, you drop them off.
Right.
Drop them where they are, because you got to
down
let
with
go
people.
of some weight that so easily besets you.
Right. Settle down with people who have good intentions for you. Well, the things they're saying to you, are they for your best, or are they just trying to tell you? Like, for instance, you spend too much time with your family. Is that a good thing, or is that a bad thing? Are they trying to tear you away from?
Well, we might have to talk about that. I don't know.
It depends, because if your family, let's say your family is a bunch of negative people.
On a wedge here.
No, if your family is a bunch of negative people per se, it might be a good thing for you to separate from those people. Like I watch, Soft White Underbelly sometimes, and if I come along with one of them ladies, I say, hey man, like them people that let you was out there prostituting while you was a young girl, you might not want to spend too much more time around that family. And that's the difference. Or is it just that your family actually love you and want to be a part of your life, and this man trying to drive a wedge between you?
Right.
You gotta look and see, is this man or is this woman? Is this man or is this woman going to be the type of person who's telling you things for your best or for your worst? But at the end of the day, it's a mirror to you, and you're going to have to figure out whether or not it works for you.
Yep, that's right.
Anything else? All right, get on the computer.
Yeah, I was going to say, diddle daddle.
Get on the computer. You type a comment right now. You type a comment in there right now.
And you're going to?
You leave a comment. You like. You subscribe. We out of focus. Evenly yoked. Peace.
Just annoying me, and I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil, and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace, but honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line. Southside, I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over here.